Good morning, Davao, Mindanao, North, South, East, and West. My name is Elijah Hilcacho. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. For the headlines, our weather forecast at 3 p.m. Tropical Depression Julian was 455 kilometers east of Itbayat, Batanes with winds of 55 kilometers per hour, moving southwest at 20 kilometers per hour. Local news. Barangays urged to monitor dikes and prevent illegal structures. DepEd Davao awaits probe results of teacher's death. Tagumbus fights against dengue. Sara says PDP unlikely to form alliance with the HNP. And for our national news, ex-police chief Garma grilled by committee over party list donations. New Carcar City bypass road expected to alleviate downtown traffic. In our international news, large explosion rocked Lebanese capital Beirut as Israeli military says it targeted Hezbollah headquarters. U.S. unseals criminal charges for 3 Iranian hackers for targeting Trump campaign. Entertainment news. Margie Smith, beloved Downtown Abbey and Harry Potter star, died at 89. Demi Lovato joins Gavin Newsom as he signs legislation protecting young social media influencers. Our sports news. 18-year-old files a lawsuit over ownership of Shuhei Otani's historic 50-50 ball, seeks to prevent auction. Today, there is a crying in baseball. Athletics bid farewell to Oakland with one final victory. Featured stories. In the Philippines, the flooding in Mindanao. On the other side of the map, Montana, USA, wildfire containment efforts. Trivia. Did you know that the Philippines is the home to the world's smallest fish? Weather forecast. At 3 p.m., Tropical Depression Julian was expected 455 kilometers east of Itbaya, Batanes, with winds of 55 kilometers per hour moving southwest at 20 kilometers per hour. Cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms are expected over Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Abra, Apayo, Kalinga, Mount Province, Batanes, Cagayan, and Isabela due to Tropical Depression Julian. Residents in this area should prepare for possible flash floods or landslides from moderate to heavy rainfall. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of the country will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms caused by the localized thunderstorms, which may also lead to flash floods or landslides during severe storms. Local news. Barangays urged to monitor dikes and prevent illegal structures. The Public Safety and Security Office urges barangay to monitor dikes and prevent illegal structures that may weaken their integrity. PSSO head Angel Sumagaysay highlighted during an I Speak Media Forum on September 26, 2024 that coordination with Purok leaders is crucial to ensure residents to avoid building on dikes. This mandate, originally from Vice President Sara Duterte, aims to protect riverside communities. From January to September, PSSO dismantled 13 illegal structures, with the most residents opting for self-demolition. The PSSO also monitors coastal areas and conduct regular demolitions, focusing on community dialogue to maintain safety. DepEd Davao awaits to probe results of teacher's death. The Department of Education Davao, also known as DepEd Davao, is awaiting in the outcome of a dialogue regarding to the death of the teacher Marjorie Espinosa Lianto Bolde, reportedly due to a severe stress after alleged insulting from her school principal. DepEd Davao spokesperson Mr. Atilio stated that the September 24 meeting involved all concerned parties, while public blame circulates online. Atilio urged restraint and emphasized the importance of verified information. No suspensions have been made, and investigations continues. DepEd Davao recommends stress management measures for teachers and reviews of school management systems. Lianto Boldes remains will be laid to the rest of September 29, 2024. Tagum boosts fights against dengue. The city government of Tagum is intensifying its anti-efforts with 2 new executive orders, citywide cleanup drive, and the Aedes-borne viral disease task force. Mayor Ray T. Uy issued this to combat the rise in dengue cases and fatalities. The Tagum City Health Office, also known as CHO, urges residents to follow the 5S strategies: search and destroy breeding sites, self-protect, seek medical help, support fogging, and sustain hydration. As of September 21, 2024, Tagum has recorded 1,781 cases and 9 deaths, with Barangay Visayas Village and Mankilam reporting the highest numbers. Sara says PDP unlikely to form alliance with HNP. Vice President Sara Duterte stated that forming an alliance between her regional party, Hupong and Pagbabago, HNP, and the Partido Demokratiko Pilipino Lakas ng Bayan, also known as PDP Laban, is unlikely, as HNP now consists of only her and Island Garden City of Samal Mayor Al David Uy. During September 25, 2024 press conference, she noted that there have been no discussion about an alliance, questioning PDP Laban's interest in collaborating. HNP was established in 2018 to support the President Rodrigo Duterte. Meanwhile, the PDP Laban, led by the former President Duterte, recently nominated candidates for the 2025 elections, while Sara Duterte is focused on defending her office amid budget allegations. For our national news, ex-police Chief Garma grilled by committee over party list donations. Former Cebu City Police Office Chief Royina Garma faced scrutiny during a House hearing on extrajudicial killings regarding her donation to the STL party list, which she established while serving as General Manager of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, also known as PCSO, from 2019 to 2022. During the hearing on September 27, 2024, Garma initially denied making donation but her stated she could not recall. Co-chairperson Representative Dan Fernandez presented evidence of a 2 million pesos donation from the PCSO to Mandaue City Mayor Jonas Cortez, accusing Garma of lying. Questions arose about the party list funding sources after screenshots of housing unit donations were shown. Former Mayor Tomas Osmeña announced his testimony would be postponed to the mid-October. Garma is also under investigations for her role in Duterte's controversial drug war. New Carcar City Bypass Road expected to alleviate downtown traffic. Traffic congestions in downtown Carcar City is expected to improve with the completion of a 115 linear meter 4-lane bypass road. Finished 2 months ahead of schedule. The Department of Public Works and Highways, also known as DPWH, announced the project completion on September 23, 2024. DPWH First District Engineer Jeffrey Estrada reported that the bypass road will serve as an alternative route, alleviating congestions and benefiting small and medium-sized enterprises in the area. This project is part of the 1.8-kilometer Karkar Bypass Road initiative, funded under the 2024 DPWH Infrastructure Program with a total cost of 28.5 million pesos. International news. Large explosions rock Lebanese capital Beirut as Israeli military says it targeted Hezbollah headquarters. Several powerful explosions rocked Beirut, Lebanon on Friday as a CNN team on the ground reported multiple large plumes of smoke in the southern suburbs known as Dahi. This area is heavily populated and has a strong Hezbollah presence. Israel Defense Forces, also known as IDF, spokesperson Daniel Hagari confirmed that the military targeted Hezbollah headquarters, describing it as a precise strike on the group's central command, which is allegedly located beneath residential buildings. Hagari accused Hezbollah of using human shields as a part of its strategy. The strikes follow a series of loud booms heard by CNN team in the vicinity. U.S. unsealed criminal charges for 3 Iranian hackers for targeting Trump campaign. U.S. federal prosecutors have charged 3 Iranian hackers linked to the government for a multiple-year cyber operation targeted Donald Trump's presidential campaign and the other U.S. officials and journalists. The indictment, unsealed in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, accuses Masoud Halili, Sayyid Ali Ahmari, and Yasar Balagi of aggravated identity thief and wire fraud on behalf of Iran Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, also known as IRGC. In addition, the U.S. Treasury Department imposed sanctions on the 7 individuals in response to the Iranian efforts to influence the 2020 and 2024 presidential elections. The hacking incident gained attention in August when news outlets report receiving emails with stolen documents from the Trump campaign. Entertainment news. Maggie Smith, beloved Downton Abbey and Harry Potter star, died at 89. Dame Maggie Smith, the acclaimed British actress known for her roles in Othello, Harry Potter, and Downton Abbey, has passed away at the age of 89. As announced by her sons on September 27, 2024, the statement shared by their publicist confirmed she died peacefully in the hospital. Surrounded by her friends and family, Smith, born in 1934, began her career acting at the Oxford Playhouse School and went to win 2 Academy Awards, including for the prime of the Miss Jean Brodie. She became a cultural icon, specially recognized for her role as Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey. Smith was also known for her grace and charm in her later years. She lives behind 2 sons and the 5 grandchildren. Demi Lovato joins Gavin Newsom as a sign legislation protecting young social media influencers. Pop star Demi Lovato met California Governor Gavin Newsom in Los Angeles on Thursday as he signed 2 significant bills aimed to protecting child social media influencers from the financial exploitation. The legislation addresses the challenges faced by a young performer in today's digital landscape, reflecting a shift from a traditional Hollywood child actors to modern influencers on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Lovato, who has been vocal advocate for such protection, highlighted in her document Child Star, stressed the need for a legal frameworks that ensures minors are compensated and have agency over their earnings. The new laws include mandatory trust accounts for child influencers earning and expand the Coogan law to cover online content creators. SAG-AFTRA or SAG-AFTRA praised the measures, emphasizing the importance of safeguarding all child performers regardless of their media. Sports news. 18-year-old files lawsuit over ownership of Shuhei Ohtani's historic 50-50 ball, seeks to prevent auction. An 18-year-old has filed lawsuit over the ownership of the ball Shuhei Ohtani used to become the first player to join the 50-50 club, hitting his 50th homer and stealing his 50th base on September 19, 2024. Mattis claims he caught the ball during the Dodgers versus Marlins game, but Chris Belansky allegedly risked it from his grasp. Mattis seeks a temporary injunction against selling the ball, asserting that once he had the possession, it was wrongfully taken. The ball is currently up to the auction, with bids starting at $500,000 and is expected to sell for around $4.5 million. Today, there is a crying in baseball. Athletics bid farewell to Oakland with one final victory. In an emotional farewell to Oakland, the Athletics defeated the Texas Rangers to 3-2 on Thursday, concluding the 57th season tenure at the Coliseum. Fans, some arriving early, gathered to witness the final game, with heartfelt signs expressing their sorrow. Before the match, Ace legend like Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson and Dave Stewart honored the franchise history, while former Ace Barry Zito sang the national anthem. The Ace scored the first 3 runs and closer Manson Miller secured the last out, marking the end of the stadium's history. Amidst the sadness, anger erupted with chants of "Sell the team" and disruptions from the thrown items. Featured stories. In the Philippines, there is a flooding in Mindanao. Severe flooding in Mindanao has left thousands of residents displaced as torrential rains continue to batter the region. Local authorities reported that over 5,000 families in several municipalities have been affected, with homes submerged and infrastructure damaged. Emergency response teams are deployed to assist with evacuations to provide relief supplies, including food and medical aid. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Service Administration warns of more rainfall in the coming days. Communities are urged to stay vigilant as weather conditions remain unstable. The government has announced plans to conduct assessments for immediate rehabilitation efforts in affected areas. On the other side of the map, Montana, USA, wildfire containment efforts. Firefighters in Montana are intensifying their efforts to contain a rapidly spreading wildfire that has consumed over 12,000 acres in Bitterroot National Forest. The blaze, dubbed the Salmon River Fire, was reported on September 22 and has forced evacuation in nearby communities. Crews are employing aerial supports and controlled burn to create fire breaks, aiming to protect homes and critical infrastructures. The weather is proving challenges, With high winds complicating containment efforts, local authorities are urging residents to stay informed and prepared for potential evacuation order as they work diligently to manage the situation. Trivia. Did you know that the Philippines is the home to the world's smallest fish? Mr. Cheese luzonensis, also known as sinarapan, found in Lake Buhi and Camarines Sur. The sinarapan measures just about 1.0 to 1.5 centimeters in length. Despite its tiny size, it plays a significant role in local culture and cuisine. The fish is often used in traditional Filipino dishes, particularly in Bicol region, where it is used to fried or cook in soups. Its population is now endangered due to habitat loss and pollutions, making conservation's effort crucial for its survival. That is all for our news today. Thank you so much for watching to this video. Once again, my name is Elijah Hill Cacho, your newscaster. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Good morning, Davao.